Well, after what turned out to be a marathon of a summer vacation, today was finally the first day of school for Austin ISD.
Students have not been inside of a classroom in 6 months. It remained that way today as the district's new superintendent welcomed some of her 80,000 students via Zoom this morning.
But before Dr. Stephanie Elizalde did that, she sat down with her Sally Hernandez for a chat. Take a look.
Dr. Elizalde, what are your goals for this school year? I mean, I know it's a different kind of school year and what a time to take over, but what are some of your goals that you have in mind?
I think at the forefront, we have to play the long game, not the short game, which means we really have to put health and safety above all else. And then I think the next one is to really remain student focused, as Austin ISD is known for being student centered. And then I think the final goal is always ensuring that when we're saying we're student focused, that equitable instruction and equitable academics is at the forefront of every decision that we make.
You mentioned equity. Dr. Estott, the health director here in Austin, has said, he wants all schools to open at the same time, but he wants to make sure that the positive results in COVID-19 cases are down in the Hispanic population as well. We have a lot of students in East Austin. Do you recognize that challenge as well, to make sure that all students have the same access to school and that they are all safe?
Absolutely. And I think that's part of why I talked about that this is about the long term, not the short term. I've received a number of communications on both ends. Of course, we have some parents who really think that it's not wise to keep our schools in a virtual setting. Unfortunately, I am going to be driven by the data. Otherwise, some people might think it's fortunate that I'm going to be driven by the data. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the fact that in parts of our community, even though our positivity rate is going down, amongst Latinx, it's 7 to 7.5 times higher, and African Americans are still 1 to 1.5 times higher, the positivity rate that we see in our overall community. So I don't want the data to mask what may be happening in individual communities. And I think it's my responsibility to sometimes make some decisions that aren't going to be very popular, but I have to make the ones that I think are in the best interest of everyone, not just one particular group.